Today on Edu Chat, you want more advice to finish out the school year? Well, we got you covered because we will continue our talk with students on how they can finish this next half of the school year with a bang. Plus, did you know the use of technology during class engagement for auditory and visual learners? Well, let's hear what we have to say about the use of technology inside the classroom. Are you sticking to your New Year's resolution for this year? Well, we're sharing ours and so much to say whether New Year's resolutions are good for you. And the very awesome and talented Bry'Neir, Seymore, and TJ are back to hold it down as guest co-hosts. The Educators with Damian Impton, Darnell Sanchez, and me, Andrew Fred. The Educators starts right now.
Hey, hello and welcome back to The Educators. We are halfway through the month of January. Yes, we're halfway through. But as you can see on today, Coach D is not with us on today, but don't fret, he'll be back soon. Coming back for the returning is two of the amazing people, the talented people, Prince TJ and Bry'Neir Seymore. So welcome back to The Educators. Yeah. All right. So let me ask y'all this question for all of us here. Is y'all ready for some Edu Chat? Is y'all ready? All the time. Y'all ready?
Of course. That's
right,
why we're here.
Damian, what is the first topic we got going on?
Alrighty. So you guys, first now last month, in December, you guys on the show, we share our own advice to high school seniors all over the world on how they can finish the second half of the school year off of a bang. So, well, we are going to continue on with sharing our advice to them, and not just only to the high school seniors, but to all students, because I feel that every student, they need this, they need these advice, at some point. Am I right? So, yeah, so I'm going to start with Andrew first because he was not here with us when Bry'Neir, TJ, and we had shared some tips to high school seniors. So, my good friend, what advice would you give to current high school seniors and to Bry'Neir, who is a high school senior as well, on how to finish the second half of the school year? What you got?
I'm trying to figure out what hat should I put on.
Okay.
Should I put on
this is going to be interesting.
Hat? Or should I put on a former student hat?
How about both? Let's do that.
Let's do both.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do both. So before I go into advice, I'm gonna ask Bry'Neir. I heard that you've already gotten some scholarship in some colleges, correct?
Yeah, he did. Bry'Neir.
Yes, he did. Okay, that was a question. I don't know if he got it. I don't know.
Can you repeat one more time?
I was asking to see if you did receive.
Oh wow, I'm frozen again.
Yeah. I did ask if you received any scholarships from colleges or things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
my seniors. Yeah. Seniors. Hi. How y'all doing? Okay.
Yes.
It is your last year of high school. It is it is your last year of high school. Now, some of you may be already done because of exams. Like I said on the last show, some of you have to take the EOCs. Some of you have to take the teacher made exams. So you don't have to take the teacher made exams. You'll be done once you take your EOCs. So some of you may be done already. Some of you still have to take some tests.
Yep.
Some of you may still have to go back to do some retakes because you missed that test. This it varies on which predicament of where you're at. It varies on which predicament you're at. Because if you finish with all your exams, you're done. Yeah. Goodbye. See you in June or May for graduation. I'm having the best time of my life.
I'm counting down. Counting down.
I know you counting down.
Counting down.
Okay. Be like Bry'Neir. Count down. Okay. Now, for me, I had to go back, not because of retake, not because of retake. Okay. Not because of retake. Because my schedule got changed. Yeah, my schedule got changed. So out of 3, technically 4. Well, no, scratch. Out of those 4, only had to take 2 exams, but I had to go back anyway. But that besides the point. We're not talking about me here. I'm talking about seniors. Okay. Those of you that has to go back and finish out this second semester, you can do it. You can do it. Don't fall behind during the second semester of your senior year. Because if you do that, you're gonna fall behind.
Yeah.
And you're going to retain. Notice how I did that. Retain next year.
Yeah.
While all your little friends
It's gone, grown and gone.
are going to college, I got a job, or going to the military. They're getting their life together. While you over here still in school.
Yeah.
Time out, oh, class of 2022. No, sir. No. You class of 2023. Don't do that. Because you want to fall behind. You want to fall behind and not do the stuff that you need to do to get you done during your senior year. Because it's crunch time. Senioritis is real. It is real. Trust me, Damon, and Bry'Neir will tell you, hello, Blur, will tell you, senioritis is real. Now, you may think, oh, it's not real. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, it's real. Like I said, I was counting down the days. I was counting down because I want to get out. I want to get out. But I need to get my stuff done in order to graduate on time.
Of course.
Not fall behind.
Yeah.
Okay. So whose fault was that? Not mine, because I'm doing the stuff I need to do. While you over there goofing off, hee and ha and getting suspended and stuff.
That too. A lot of the seniors this year are doing the same thing. It's woo, especially absences. Oh, they hit hard on them absences.
Come to school. Unless, hold on. I'm gonna switch my hat around real quick to a teacher real quick. Unless you have an excuse absent. Like death in their family, you had to go to a doctor's appointment, mental health, things of that nature. Now, if you don't want to come to school because you don't feel like it,
An excuse.
Yeah.
Right. Mr. Anderson, where were you at yesterday? Oh, I was hanging out with TJ. Okay.
Right, Mr. Anderson. Keep on
Hmm.
hanging out with TJ, and you and TJ gonna get ferried due to absence. Keep
Hmm.
playing. Keep playing.
But ain't you supposed to graduate this year? I'm confused. That could be a good example. And don't be that type of student. Don't be that type of student that doesn't show up. No, that shows up at the beginning of the year. I would say September, September, and be gone for half a year, and then come back.
Right. Yeah. That's
Be like,
normal.
TJ, where were you for half a year? Where were you?
Where were you?
Oh, now it's on me.
Where were you for half a year? But you was here at the beginning of the year, but you decide not to show up. I'm confused. But when it's crunch time, you show up.
I was here at the beginning of the year because my birthday, and I wanted, to get my gifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you, huh?
But you had a great time. But school come first.
Exactly.
So don't be those type of people.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, I needed to use the example, and so I don't want to,
Yeah.
I'll be trying to come for your birthday to like school on a Friday for pizza. No, that pizza may not be good all the time, TJ. I'm telling you.
Hey, it's Little Caesars is always gonna be good.
So those are my advice for my seniors. Get your stuff done so that you can graduate on time. So that you can graduate in June or May. Whatever your graduate date is, make sure you get your stuff in. And make sure you get your work done too. Instead of, don't be like TJ that doesn't show up for half a year and comes back. And now what he has to do, he had to make up a whole lot of work.
Come back and expect to get a diploma. No, it don't not be easy like that, brother. You gotta do work. You gotta, because you're not gonna come back and just get a diploma like that. Like, come on now. Yeah. It's like that state superintendent candidate. Well, we'll talk about it during the break. I'll talk about that during the break. I want to hear y'all thoughts on that. We'll talk about that during the break.
All righty. Well, you guys, next up, using technology in the classroom to enhance learning is an incredible and exciting idea. And as an area of education, it's growing fast. Okay. So you have blended learning, you have mobile learning, you have it all. And other increasingly popular ideas, they all owe to their existence to technology. Now get this here, you guys. The reality is that the majority of schools in the US, they are less than cutting edges. You have, and also the unfortunate reality here is that the significant progress in how technology is used in the learning process, then you have significant work it remains to do a better job of understanding how these tools can function to increase depth of knowledge, the learning, and critical thinking skills. So fellas, I want to know about this. Let's just talk about, the uses of technology inside the classroom because Andrew, you are currently out of, onto the show. You currently work in a school. So, and then all of us, we're students. So what do you guys think about the uses of technology in schools? Is it improving, as, from years from now? Do you think it will be better? It will be worse? Do we need to, what's your guys' take on all of that?
Let's start off with the student perspective first.
Let's start with Bry'Neir and TJ.
Yep, let's go with that.
Okay, so as you guys know, last show I did mention my math teacher who was doing a problem on the board and told us not to take notes about it and stuff like that. I said technology is useful in the classroom, not because of that reason, but it's useful in the classroom because number one, um, technology is quicker on our hands now. Technology is basically our lives now. Quite frankly, we're in 2023, y'all, and it's the time where technology is at its height. It's at its peak of everything. Like technology is used everywhere. Churches are now using technology. Places of worship, but churches and places of worship are the same thing. Multiple ways of learning is all on technology now. And quite frankly, it's so easy to learn on technology, but it sometimes can be a good thing and a bad thing. A good thing is you can learn on your own. You can kind of detail and get your information on your own and kind of make note of information through the internet or through learning more information. Some stuff that you may not learn from a teacher's point of view, you might can learn from different other point of views on the internet, online. And then one kind I want to say is sometimes the internet can distract your learning. Like sometimes you can distract yourself and use it just to use it. You know what I mean? But I'm not saying that's a problem, but I'm saying that there's good and bad with technology in the classroom because sometimes you can learn quickly from technology, and then there's another time where in technology in the classroom you just looking up answers and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it gets you through, but where's the learning in that? You know what I mean? So it's very important to look at it from both ways and both aspects. And I would say technology can be beneficial in the classroom, and it's not a bad thing because that's our life now. It's like some professions take time to open up and move forward and learning about, taking that next step. Because like I said before, other professions such as worship and places of worship, I can keep going, funeral homes, like all these places of people, all these places of business use technology now, to stream and to provide information to the world without really going neck to neck. So I would say that technology is something that we have to get adapted to, and I think it's a beneficial thing in the culture.
I think that nowadays, yeah, like you said, it's 2023 and technology is everywhere. You can't go nowhere without seeing some technology. So, technology in the classroom, I feel like that we in the classrooms the smart board. We learn off of the smart board. Like now, I feel like nowadays we cannot do anything without technology. If we didn't have technology today, we wouldn't be able to do this. We wouldn't be able to do the show. So I feel like that technology is very useful in the classroom because now people are taking their state tests or tests in general on laptops, iPads, phones, and I don't know if you guys do this, but teachers in my school, they allow us to pull out our phones and look up the answers, search up the answers. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I feel like it's like you said, it's you can there's pros and cons about using technology in classrooms. So that's what I feel. I feel like that technology is useful in the classroom.
Yeah,
sometimes we can have classroom engagement with the technology as well. Playing a couple Kahoots or quizzes, it's not that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could be all y'all in Quizlet and Cahoots and stuff. Let's see.
Yeah, I feel you guys. Yes, technology is everywhere now. It is. And just like, TJ, like you said, without it, especially, our kids, especially young people, oh my gosh, they will be so lost. Seriously, they will be so freaking lost because all they know to do is this right here, people. That's all they know. Texting, this and that. They don't know how to communicate face to face. I could go on and on, but technology in a classroom, there's some good to it, there's some bad to it. For me, of how I'm going to use it is, based off of student progress. When we're taking notes, doing this and that, I'm not going to use it all the time into my classroom, but whenever I feel that it is needed, then it would be needed. But, and then also, like with me, they're starting to switch, with the test of doing it online. I have an issue with that because I'm old fashioned. I'm quite old fashioned. I like the paper and a pencil because what if some, because you guys know, seriously, technology, especially with me, technology does not like me at all. But what if, it loses the student's progress, everything that they had did, it loses everything. What happens next? Or do they have to retake it again? And what if it continues on doing that? With me, I have an issue with that. Let's just stick with the paper and a pencil. Let's just do with that. Probably years from now, we can switch to that, probably find a solution. But with me, stick with the paper and pencil. But
And technology is useful because you can pick up a phone, call 911 if it's an emergency. You can call your mom, your
right,
family. So
absolutely.
that's one of the pros to technology. But what you gonna say, Andrew?
It's funny that you said that Damien said paper and pencil and computer because good old North Carolina, especially the where I'm at, they have. So last year it was all paper
and pencil.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
We're gonna move right along.
Yeah.
Instead of computer, this was last year. So we did have, the choice of two. But now this year, everything is on computer.
Yeah.
Even the test is on computer. And I'm gonna have to agree with Damien.
Yeah.
Especially with the test part, because I've seen students that be, when they're taking their test, they'll be done in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's
huh? You done in 5 minutes? How?
Really, bro?
Like 5 minutes.
We ain't trying now. That's what we doing.
Like, and it's like a 30, 25 questions problem. Hey, how y'all done in 5 minutes? Ow.
Right.
And like,
at least you can just sit there.
Right. And there are pros and cons. Pros, yes. Amazing technology. We have smart boards. We have the creating boards, stuff to interact with the students. Yes. But the downfall or the cons, kind of like cause and effect, is that you have students that will take advantage of that technology by answers via Google on their phone.
Yeah.
Or on their computer, on their laptop. Even though they're not supposed to. Now
they'll go on games and stuff.
Exactly.
The thing about Google is you cannot, there's a feature on there called lock mode on Chromebooks where a student cannot
lockdown browser
have during a test. So yes. But however, what if something happens? Like Debbie said, what if something happens? And they lose all their.
I feel like if it's a state test and it's online and they lose some of that like progress, I feel like they should just go ahead and pass them on, because that wasn't the student's fault. That was technology. So I feel like they should just pass them on. But
because our EOC, and one thing I hate, and I'm gonna say this, one thing I hate is writing an essay, submitting an essay response on a standardized test through a computer.
Yes.
I would rather write with my hands rather than type.
Exactly. I
gotta admit, because but last time taking my EOC for English for writing an essay, it was kind of stressful because I'm trying to jog my memories and jog my thoughts. Because the old school way is to create like a web or a graphic organizer to kind of organize your thoughts, put stuff together, and then writing your thesis, and then writing your essay from scratch all the way down. That was the old-fashioned easy way. Now It's on the computer.
Yeah.
Boom.
You ain't got time to do you ain't got time to
Exactly.
brainstorm. You got time to do the graphic organizer. By the time you do that,
I'm a
you got like
2000.
30 minutes left on your test. And you just
I'm a
like
2008 baby. I'm a 2008 baby, and like that was like when like technology was skyrocketing, right? So I kind of like the computer way,
2008,
you
the
know.
only
But
technology
I have to say,
No.
I do not like taking my writing tests on the computer because I feel like that you got to do all that typing, my fingers hurt, and then the spaces, and then the indents. Like, I just feel comfortable writing my essay instead of typing it on a computer. But if it's math, reading too,
Yeah.
English.
But
If it's
writing an
math
essay,
of some sort.
writing an essay with a hand, it's very efficient. It's time efficient too, because you can jog your thoughts, put it in a graphic organizer, make it the best way you can, and all you gotta do is just take it from the organizer, write it all the way down, and then you're done. But nowadays, if you do all of that, then when you finish the whole draft, then you got it all in the system for the grade and stuff.
Right.
You know?
If
they change it, just recommend essays be written, not typed.
Like when you write an essay, you have to go and type, and then if you miss a letter, go back and backspace, and then just in backspace. All I have to do if I misspell a word on an essay while I'm writing, right. Like I feel like I write faster. I write faster than I type. So writing is better than typing an essay.
I would say that, but that's how things are these days.
Yeah.
But you gotta.
Yep.
When I took my EOCs, they were all were they all computer? I think they were all on computer. Yeah. But I will tell you one thing. Back in elementary, we had that Scantron that we had to bubble in and circle.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta make sure your name is right.
Bubble it in, make sure you
Yeah.
Make sure your name is right. You can't mark a mark on your Scantron.
I remember that.
Had to use
I don't know what y'all
pencil,
talking about.
not mechanical
I think I'm
pencil.
a little too young for that.
Oh yeah, you can't use a number two pencil.
Yeah, number two pencil. Number two only.
You can't use a mechanical.
No.
Now they got a certain pencil that you gotta use.
Yeah.
Mechanical pencil, no.
I like mechanical. I like mechanical over number two.
No. You get that test book, and you get that answer bubble sheet, which is the scan.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, you did that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't they still have that?
Honestly, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Last time I did
No.
that for the work keys. I did that for the work keys. Other than that
Because they had switched over to technology or online fully, I think. I don't know. It's confusing for me.
Last time I did that was like 2013, 12, 13.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, fifth grade. Yeah.
I was still probably I was still quite using that up until high school, up until probably 10th grade. And then
I was using that up until
started to switch.
elementary.
Nope, I started doing online standardized testing in like 2016, 17.
Really?
Yeah.
I started after the pandemic.
Oh yeah, TJ Youngin.
Yeah, I'm a youngin.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He absolutely
name
is.
is right. You gotta make sure, is your name is the same on your booklet and on your Scantron? If not, raise your hand.
And then
Thank you for that.
make sure you don't do this and that. It's like now I'm gonna walk around and check to see if your name is on the thing.
I used to mess with my teacher about that. I used to be like, me.
Now I'm
to
gonna
check
pass
out, like,
out paper.
You know what teachers used to do during that time? They used to give you a mint and some water before you take the test.
You're right. I don't want no mint. I want a chocolate bar.
They ain't give
No,
us
no,
nothing.
Come on now.
They
Well,
ain't
my
give us
grandma,
nothing.
like I said, my grandmother's a teacher, so she will always buy mints and stuff for her children.
Peppermint,
Yeah.
gum.
They'll have
They
peppermints.
didn't
Yeah.
give us nothing. Not
Like
me.
literally, my first time doing the standardized
Take a
test,
chance. Here you go.
I had a big old Ziploc bag full of mints and gum and stuff and candies and little soft candies and stuff. Like she gave it to me the first time. So I kept it in the book bag until I needed it. I was like, I'm gonna give me a mint. He's like,
They
you
used to
sure?
get peppermints, gum.
Yeah,
Bottle of water.
yeah.
And afterwards,
Oh, they ain't never given us no water.
after
No.
the test.
Give us
They used to
nothing.
let that peppermint be dry in our mouth. They ain't
They
getting
give us
no
nothing.
water.
All right.
Peppermint water.
They ain't
I
give
was
y'all
looking
nothing.
at the mint like, what, bro? I want a chocolate bar, not no
They give
mint.
y'all nothing.
No, they gave us mints, but they didn't
I
give
mean,
us
they gave
no
us
water.
mints. Damien and Andrew, they didn't give y'all nothing.
No
No,
water. Nothing.
no water.
Come in. Come in. You gotta find your they gotta send your ABC order. They gonna
I feel bad.
I hated that. Alphabetical
He
order.
was the first one. Who was the first one, Damien?
I know, but still, no, I like to sit whatever I want to sit by my friend. With me, now with me, I don't, with me, I don't talk to my friends, during tests. Like I'm focused. Don't mess with me, but this and that. But I don't want to sit up, in alphabetical
You don't
order
just peek like this.
with my. No, I wasn't
That's
that.
cheating.
No, I
That-
wasn't
that-
that
that's
type
cheating.
of student.
So
No,
y'all,
That's cheating.
come on now, y'all
No.
never did that. Y'all
no,
never did that.
no, no.
You telling on yourself
Not
for
just-
the
No.
national audience. Stop telling on
I'm a
Not
yourself.
good student. I was a good student back in school, and I'm still am now in college.
I mean, my
I don't play
eyesight
those
ain't that
games.
good, but
Quit
I
telling
didn't
on
do that
yourself.
all the time. I didn't do it all the time.
You telling
Not-
on yourself, TJ. The national
No,
audience
not-
gonna be like cheater.
Not on the important tests, but on like class tests, like quizzes and stuff.
No.
I used to do that.
Okay,
Telling on yourself, TJ.
okay, you guys, we can go on and on, but we had to take a break. But there's more Ed Chat coming your way right after this, so don't go anywhere. You're watching The Educator. We'll be right back. Welcome back to The Educators. We are still rocking here with our guest co-hosts, Bry'Neir, Seymore, and Prince TJ. Now, you guys, Andrew, he has something for us to play for today. So the floor is yours, Andrew.
Hello, y'all. Welcome to a brand new game of the educators. It is called What Would the Educators Do? Need a theme song or something. All right. We're going to look at, since we got like 9 minutes left, we're probably going to look at 4 videos. Then I'm going to pause after that TikTok is over. We're going to share our response of what would the educators do in this scenario. So is y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Yes.
All right. So the first one up. By the way, this TikTok is Karen Cass.
I love her. I love her.
On TikTok.
I don't know who this is.
I
But
love her videos.
You need to follow her on TikTok. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So first
I'll
one
think about
up is
The principal, Mr. Johnson, approved it? Yes. Really? Okay.
All right. Ooh, hello. All right. So, what would the educators do? I'm gonna go with Bry'Neir.
It's very funny because that's how my grandma is all the time. Literally, she's the more stricter, she's the more modern teacher, and then there's another fun teacher next door. She's like, "No, we ain't about to watch no movie. We about to watch some Liberty Kings." I'm like, "Okay, fine." But what would the educators do? Well, I would just walk past and let them be at this point. You know what I mean? Because what other teachers do is none of my business. But I would encourage them to be doing the right thing though. But still, I'll just mind my business.
All right, Prince CJ.
If my friend was in there, I'll stop by in there and talk to the teacher.
You are a teacher, not a student.
You are a teacher.
Oh, I'm a teacher.
You are a teacher.
Yes. What would the educators do?
I would put a movie on for my kids too.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. Well, what I would do, if my students has been, on good behavior, this and that, of course, they will have free time watching a movie. I'm that type of teacher. But
on a good day.
On a good day. On a good day only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. This next sit talk.
Here we go.
We're all going to be sorry. The press talking is fine.
Jack. Hallway. Settle down. Well.
All right. So what would the educators do? I'm gonna go with Davian.
Exact same thing, just like in that video. Exact same thing. If I'm calling the principal down here. Yeah, the whole class is silent. Yeah, I don't play those games.
All right. Bry'Neir.
Me personally, I'll be strike one, strike two, strike three, and if you get a third strike, I'm calling the principal. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm calling the principal. You will be out of my classroom today.
All right. Yeah. Prince TJ.
I won't snitch to the principal. I will just call your parents and let them know.
Call parents approach. Okay.
That's snitching.
All right. This last one. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Then just read a book. Everyone shut your mouth and read a book.
All right. What will the educators do? I'm gonna start with Prince TJ.
If I pass a bad loud class, I would, if the teacher asked me to put my input, I'll put my input. Shut your mouth. I'll put my input if the teacher asks me to.
Okay.
That ain't my thing to be worried about.
Okay. Damien?
I have that look. You guys know I have that look, and the students, they know, because I don't care if your teacher step out or not, or you don't get to act like this. So they better not see me coming down the hallway, because if they do, Mr. Daniel, y'all better sit down, because if I come in, they know what's up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Bry'Neir.
I'm gonna give him a look. I'm gonna be like, excuse me, boys and girls, excuse me. Y'all know y'all don't act like this when y'all teacher is here, so please don't try to act different now, because trust and believe, like, one more time, it's gonna be some consequences. Got that? Yep. I'll be the cool teacher. I'll be the teacher that, it's cool to respect him, but at the same time, don't try to miss him with the bull or the disrespect.
Ooh, y'all nosy. That's nosy.
But it's only to make the
I'm minding my business.
Listen, because teachers, they all work together as a team regardless. Your whole school say,
if the teacher asks me to put my input, then I'll put my input. But if it ain't my class, I ain't worried about it. That ain't mine.
Still gonna let down the team though, TJ.
I'm getting paid to work on my class, not anybody else's.
Okay.
All
About
right.
no team.
When we
About no
come
team.
back,
They ain't paying me.
wait, hold on. When we come back, we got a bonus round. So you're watching The Educators. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to The Educators, everyone. And so it's time for one more Ed Chat. We got one more to talk about, you guys. So I came across an article on WSBT.com that states socially people have made New Year's Eve a day to reflect. But the downfall is that people, they just don't often make those goals realistic or put enough thought into what they want to work on. So my fellow co-hosts, this one had me thinking. Okay, yes, this had me thinking. If we're not making realistic goals, strategizing a plan, to successfully accomplish them, should the idea of new year, new you go away? What's your guys' take?
I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
So, Prince TJ.
Yeah.
So I wasn't here a couple of weeks ago during I wasn't here during the competition that y'all did.
The Christmas show.
Yeah, the Christmas show.
Right.
So you know what time it is, right?
I'll be talking about New Year's.
No.
Oh, we are going to talk about that, but right now,
now.
It's time. It's time.
It's time.
Let's get it started.
I slid in there.
Yeah, let's go.
I think that I hate when people talk about. I want to lose weight this year.
Well, we are going to talk about that. We are, but right now, it's time. It's time. It's time. Let's go.
Notice how I slid in there. I was like,
I know. You sure did, Andrew. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Not on this day. This day in history, I will not.
Yeah. You think that's this day in history?
What's the dare?
Okay, well, Andrew, I'm gonna let you go first because I want to save minds. Yeah, TJ. Yeah,
y'all got individual dares.
Questions.
Yeah.
Does he have to do it now?
Oh yeah.
Now?
Yes.
So remember last show I told you that I had some questions for you. So are you ready for my questions?
He's ready. Just go ahead.
Question number one.
My dare's questions, answering questions.
Yeah. You're
for him. For Andrew.
For
Andrew. But I have something different.
I'm giving you nicely. I'm giving you nicely. Because I wasn't here. I didn't watch the episode, so I'm giving you nicely.
He don't even watch his own show.
Be quiet. He was out.
Well, at the time of this recording, I will go back and watch it. But on last week's episode, where you said that you would rather build an igloo at the North Pole, why did you choose to build an igloo at the North Pole?
This is easy. The would you rather would you rather live in a gingerbread house or wait, what was it? No, would you rather build a snowman?
A snowman.
It
Yeah,
was
build a
build a
snowman.
snowman
Mhm.
or build an igloo.
Mhm.
And I think that snowman's like you have to get all that snow to get. Listen, y'all not gonna come through me on this one, okay?
Okay.
See, when you build that snowman, you build it. And when that snowman knocks you down, you get right back up and eat that snowman. I'm just, but y'all faces look at you. I picked to build an igloo because it's just it has me more active. It has me more working. I like to work. Like Damien is a workaholic. I can't do that many jobs that he's doing, but I can, do something close to that.
Mhm.
But so I like to be active. Like I don't like to do something and then take it away or let it melt or just just useless. I can at least build the igloo and then use it.
Wow.
All right. That's
This
that's
up here.
that's the
Is this up
beginner.
here?
That's the beginner. That's the beginner. Next question.
No. What were y'all gonna do with the snowman? Sit there and look at them.
Take pictures.
We already said this last
pictures.
week. Ask your
Yes,
question,
we
Andrew.
did.
We discussed this last week. Go ahead,
We said
Andrew.
this last week.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Next question. See, now I'm about to warm up here. Get it?
Uh-oh.
Warm up.
Uh-oh.
What is the scariest? No. What is the embarrassing moment of your life?
Oh, these are questions easy. The most embarrassing moment of my life.
Yes.
Y'all know when in the end of September, I had my own late night talk show called Late at Night with Prince TJ. And so at school, I went to school, and as soon as I went to school, I went to PE, right? I wasn't even supposed to go to PE. That's how messed up that school is. I wasn't supposed to go to PE, so I went to PE, and it took us outside. They had this big old concrete right here, right? And those two levels. It was like this level, and then there was a little level on top of it. It was like a cake. And so I went on the little thing. I went to the top level, and I tried to jump down like I'm a Spider-Man. Pew! End up spraining my ankle. And I tell you, it was embarrassing because all the people around me was laughing at me. And I was like, this is a dream, right? Because y'all know when something happens embarrassing and y'all be like, this is a dream. This is a dream, right? Y'all know, yeah. And I was like, this is a dream. And then some girl, that was my, I better not say that. Some girl that came up to me was like, you okay? I was like, okay, really? She can't come up and talk to me while I'm up normal, but she can talk to me while I'm hurt. Made me mad and embarrassed. But go on ahead.
All right. I'm gonna toss it over to Damien.
She want no crush or nothing. She want no crush.
Okay, TJ. Okay. Whatever you say, TJ. Whatever you say.
But you gonna pass it over to
Damien
now?
What we got?
Yeah,
Damien?
it's my turn. It's my turn.
Oh, it's gonna be some questions, right? Hey.
You wish. You wish. You should know me by now. You should know me by now.
Damien, I can give you $1. $1. Give you $1.
That won't help. Okay, that won't help. Okay, so no. You listen here. I got 3 things that I want you to do. Okay, 3 things. Okay. I told you, TJ. I told you I was gonna come for you. Okay, I told you. You shouldn't have messed with me by coming on to the educators on that day. You shouldn't have.
You know you're on my show, right? You know you're on my show. You know you're on my show.
Yeah, and
it's coming for you. It's coming for you.
No, it's not.
It's coming.
No, it's not.
It's coming.
No, it's not. Okay. So the first.
What we got, Davian?
The
What's
first.
the dare, Davian?
The first. Here's the first out of the three. All right. So I hope you have your phone in handy right now because I
I'm
want
enough
you.
of it.
What? Do you have your phone with you?
I'm recording. I'm looking at my phone.
Okay. Well, this is what I want you to do, Dan.
Better get some paper and pencil.
Yeah.
With a laptop.
Get a pencil or paper. Pencil and paper.
Because this is what I want you to do is to post an embarrassing picture of yourself on social media. On your personal social media account.
So notice how my last question was relevant to his first dare. Yeah. See,
Okay.
I didn't plan it. I did not plan it.
I'm gonna go ahead and post it on my least active account.
Personal account.
Personal.
Your personal account.
Personal.
So that's the first. Okay. That's the first I want you to do. The second is I want you to write embarrassing status updates on your social media. Okay. That's your second.
Story?
Whatever you want. And finally, because let's see, I don't see you have a mirror, so you're going to say it in front of us here. I want you, if you can, to stand up right now. I want you to stand up. Okay?
I haven't had no pants on, man.
Okay, well, sit back down then because we need to see your face because you're going to say some things. So sit down. Okay, so you're going to look you're going to look to me, especially saying this, and you're going to say what I want you to say, okay? So you're going to say, you ready? Prince TJ.
I, Prince TJ.
Will not.
Whoa, what is this?
Will not. Come on. I, Prince TJ, will not.
I, Prince TJ, will not.
Ever. Say it. I, Prince TJ, will not ever mess with Damian Anderson again.
Huh? What? I can't hear.
Say it.
Prince TJ.
What?
I, Prince TJ, I, Prince TJ, will not ever, never mess with Damian Anderson ever again. No promises.
No.
What was that? Whoa.
No.
What was that? What was that?
Okay. You want me? Okay. Do you? Okay.
No more than I, Prince TJ, will not ever, never, ever mess with Damian Anderson ever again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you do,
no promises.
I'ma just say this, that this Damian right here, you will not see. Okay? Because you're gonna see a total different Damian. Okay? That Bry'Neir or Andrew has never seen before. Okay?
I'm gonna call him on a Monday.
Okay. So that's the best.
I did my dares.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
but you are going to post embarrassing picture on your social media.
By the way, let's just throw this in there. You have to post within 24 hours.
Yeah, within 24 hours. Because on next week's show,
I can delete it right after.
No, because on next week's show, we are going to show it. We're going to show it to our audience. Absolutely. That is your punishment. That is your punishment.
Nope. And notice how my last question was
as a comedian. I got this.
So I hope you got a picture of that ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
my ankle's well and good. It's fine.
All right. Well,
I'm done with theirs.
All right.
Well, on that note, you guys, we're going to take a quick break and back to talk about the New Year's resolution that we were supposed to talk about. So we'll be right back.
You love watching The Educators? Well, you can be part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also follow us on Twitter. Join the conversation by telling us what you think. Behind the scenes content. Stay up to date of what's happening on our show and the world. Because you keep the conversation going. So let's get social. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back to The Educators, you guys. So I clearly enjoyed that last part of torturing TJ. Oh, I love it. I knew you hated it, but I love it so much. So
You wait this September. You wait.
Nothing's not gonna happen. Okay, nothing's not gonna happen.
Moving on.
Okay,
Moving on.
So we was talking about you guys because I wanted to know from you guys, because this had me really thinking, should the idea of a new year, a new you, should that go away? What's your guys' take on that? What do you think? And also, wait, and also, did you guys had a New Year's resolution for the year of 2023? And if so, please share.
I mean, I feel like that quote.
Oh, TJ.
I feel like that quote, like "New Year, New Me," only if you really mean it. Like only if you can really stick to that. Because I hate when people go out here talking about this year we're gonna go on a diet. We're gonna lose some weight. That's the biggest one. I mean, Lisa, you have not lost about 2 pounds this year. What are you talking about? And so, only if you really can stick to that. And my New Year's resolutions, my New Year's resolutions for this year was to create more TV shows and to reboot the Prince TJ show, because y'all know it's coming. Yeah, so that was my New Year's resolution, y'all.
Bry'Neir, what about you? Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, go ahead, Andrew.
I have an idea. So I have to agree with TJ on this. Talking about New Year, New Me. Like you said before, because I watched a TikTok yesterday. Talking about, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds next year, but how many pounds did you lose really this year? How many?
Not one.
So if you're gonna say New Year, New Me, you got to be committed. Okay,
Yeah.
I should be seeing videos of you going to the gym, working out, and then showing progress. Because if you can say New Year, New Me, you gotta put in a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you, 17 days ago, I bet everybody went to the gym. And now here we are, January the 18th.
They ain't going no more.
No more. So I don't know. My New Year's resolution is going to be, by saying no. Now, you really like, what are you talking about? Lately, I've been struggling to say no to things when I'm not 100% comfortable.
Yeah.
And everybody knows me. I like to go with the flow,
Right.
I like to go with the flow. Because for me, I don't like to disappoint people. And I don't like making people upset. And it's very hard to say no, because if I say no to people, I feel like I let them down, or I feel
feel guilt.
Yeah, feel guilty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this year, I'm gonna say no, and I'll be proud of saying no.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is
That's when I ask people stuff, I'd be like, okay, and be honest with me. So, you know, you don't have no guilt, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm. That was the start. that was the start. That was just the
Yeah.
yeah. Bry'Neir?
Let me see. New Year, New Year. Well, it's funny because my late night show has New Year, New Bride. Get it? New Year, New Bride on the late night show. Yeah. Just a little promotion campaign we do every January or whatever. But I can agree to an extent because you have to show that you're taking steps to doing that New Year, New Me.
Right.
Because if you want to say you want to work on yourself, you want to be better for yourself, then start the steps now to do that.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to say, it's January 1st. I'm still not feeling it. I'll wait to January 5th. Nope, I'll wait till Martin Luther King Day. No. Committed, you got to do it. You know what I mean? So some steps now to kind of change that perspective. And my New Year's resolutions is to start really owning up to me growing up. Because to be honest, y'all, after high school and stuff, I think we talked about it here on the show, that transition from high school to regular adult life and college life, I already know that's going to be a struggle in 2023 for me. So I'm going to definitely take my time and kind of think about that more. And then most importantly, have success in my productions, in my content, make more episodes of content, work with TJ and Damien and Andrew more on the shows we got coming up soon, and get ready for the college life. Prepared in high school with a bang, and yeah, get yourself together. Get myself together.
Yeah. Don't be like one of those seniors that wants to come back in the middle of the year and decides to put in their work. So,
we working though. We working.
Nah, that should have started. That should have started in August. The work should start in August.
Beginning of the year. So, yeah.
Yeah. I'm with that statement, new year, new me. For me, I'm sick and tired of people, it's going to be a new year, it's going to be a new me, but you got to, if you say new year, new me, then stick to that. Stick to that. Stick to your words. If you say, because I'm sick and tired of people who just don't stick to their words. Like, why even say and mention it into the first place when you know down deep that you're not going to do it? You're not going to stay committed. I mean, really, it's just like, for me, a waste of time. So I'm really, this year, 2023, for me, I'm just speaking for me only. It's going to be a new year for me, and it's going to be a new Damien. So you got to stick to it. You got to stick to it. Now, my New Year's resolution, I want you guys to guess possibly what that is. What's my resolution? You guys possibly guess.
Host more shows.
Become a teacher.
Become a teacher.
Andrew. What do you think?
Here's the thing. I know you.
Yeah, you do.
And it's 2023.
Uh-huh.
And we know each other for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years now.
So they may be saying, become a teacher. They may be saying, I forgot what TJ said. But I know you.
Okay.
I feel like your New Year's resolution, I do know that you're going to work more. However, going along with that, I feel like it's not for this year is to have to become either an talk show host, or to be on a show, or to be on a, I don't know, like Tamara Hall show, like I did. I don't know how many years ago was that. Or
Cameron
to be,
Hall?
Yeah, he was, you guys. Yeah, he
yeah, I
was.
was.
Yeah.
Fun
As
fact
a
of the
guest?
day. Yeah, fun fact of the day. I was on the Tamara Hall show
As a guest?
as not as a guest. I was in the audience. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Was it virtual or was it a person?
It was virtual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's your fun fact. But I feel like you're for this year, I feel like you're gonna be either on Tamara Hall show or any of the daytime talk show that's on TV to talk about.
I'm a vouch. Let's go to California. Let's go to Jennifer Hudson. I want to go party with Jennifer Hudson, California. Take a trip.
To either talk about your show.
I'm not going to California.
Well,
I go to New York, visit Sherry. Wow.
You gotta go to New York to see Tamara.
Oh,
Yeah, go see Tamara in New York too.
Yep, Tamara's in New York.
Tamara's in New York?
Yes.
Good
Lord.
Lord.
I go to the View too. But what's your New Year's resolution thing?
Yeah, the View's in New York.
Okay, you guys truly want to know. You truly want to know.
Yes.
Are we close?
You guys are all right. But yes, you guys are all right. But
Okay.
All right.
but there's a
There's a
but,
but.
you guys.
Well, hold
Okay.
on.
I don't have no New Year's resolution because I don't believe in them. I do not believe in them at all because I tried it myself.
You can go with the flow.
Exactly, because I have tried myself saying that I'm going to do this and that. I do it for a little while.
Yeah.
And then stuff happens.
Mhm.
And I'm like, for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't believe in them. I think it's a waste of time for me only. For other people, that's fine. But with me, I do it for a little while and then stuff happens and then it's just, I'm all over the place throughout that whole year because I didn't stay on track like I planned I wanted to do. So
I think that New Year's resolutions are just like setting goals for yourself.
Yeah,
My goal
it
is
is.
to reboot and create more TV shows. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
TJ, remember what I said on your show, TJ?
What happened?
Every time you go through another year,
my show was months ago.
Huh?
My show was canceled months ago.
I'm saying, remember when I guest hosted, I said every new year is every new chance to renew yourself.
Sure did say
Yeah,
that.
you said it on the Prince TJ show.
Huh?
Did you say it on Prince TJ show?
I don't know which show it was, but they both canceled, so I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
You said it yourself. I had to finish, okay?
May 9th.
Okay.
May 9th.
Alrighty, you guys. That was great. So we had to take a break, so don't move because we'll be back to wrap up our show for today. You're watching The Educators.
No.
You love watching The Educators? Well, you can be part of our conversation too. The Educators is active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and also follow us on Twitter. Join the conversation by telling us what you think. Behind the scenes content. Stay up to date of what's happening on our show and the world. Because you keep the conversation going. So let's get social. Like, comment, and connect with us on The Educators.
Welcome back, you all, and happy Wednesday. So thanks again, as always, to Bry'Neir and TJ for hanging out with us. Such a good time with you fellas. Seriously, it's just, we have a ball. We sure do, and we love you guys so much. And also, we miss you today, Coach D. Seriously, it's not the same without you. Your energy is still here with us, but you need to physically be back with us, okay? So, and we will see you soon. And to our Ed fam, thanks so much for watching. We love you, and we will see you all right back here next time on The Educators. Bye, everyone.
Have a good one. Seniors, do your work. It's crunch time.
TJ. Ah.